All right, beginning 5-string bass. We're gonna start with tuning. Your strings are B as in ball, E, A, D, G. Bead, B-E-A-D, G, okay? When I say high, I mean high in pitch. If I say low, I mean low in pitch. You'll see why that can get confusing. So to tune up, you got your tuner right on there. I've got it situated so you can see it. You play the string, and see, I can already tell that that's a G. And using this tuning peg right here, you can go down. See how it went? And change it to F sharp now, or up. And the goal is to get it right in that blue. Okay? So then the next string down is the D. And so, whoa, that's way too high. So I'm going to come down until it fits right there in the blue. Next one is A. A looks like it's dead on. This is E. E looks like it's dead on. And that says A sharp, but we want it B, so we're going to go up. There it says it's B. Right? A little bit more. Good. B. So, notes. B, E, A, D, G. Those are what are called open strings. Okay, let me just show you around your bass really quick. This bass has similar controls. Front knob is volume. Okay? Pretty self-explanatory. This knob is pickup blend. So you'll feel a notch in there. If it's notched, this is evenly between the two. If you go forward, it's going to have a deeper, maybe more nasally sound. Used a lot in blues, country, old school funk. Let's see, I wanna. So that's the front pickup. And that's right here. If you go all the way to the back, well, here's the middle again. That's called a J bass sound. If you go all the way to the back, and it's just this back pickup, it's really bright. That's kind of if I'm playing chords. I'll do that. Some funk players. So the guy you need to listen to is a band called Level 42. If you really want to get into slap, he'll play slapping back here. It's real bright. Again, 99% of the time I have both pickups right in the middle. All right. First pickup is usually the bass. So here it is. And if I do this, I don't know if you can tell the difference. You might have to put on headphones. If I turn it off, you kind of lose it. Now, in the middle, I have two. Yours is going to have one. And that's going to be the mid switch. And so that'll be either, let's see, I'll boost it just so you hear the difference. And I'll cut it. So you can kind of play with that. Again, if you want to play rock, usually you boost it a little. See. If you want to play slap, usually you cut it a little. So, and then back here is treble. Turn it up, bright. That's what I do a lot. Cut it if you want it mellower. So that's how all of this works. I don't think you have a switch for active or passive. You do have a battery in the back. If it starts to distort, replace the battery. I think I put a new battery in it when I bought it, so you'll probably have 6-9 months before you even notice it. The one thing I hadn't gotten fixed yet on the bass is it'll kind of crackle if you hit this. You'll learn real quick to not hit it. That's an inexpensive fix. Sometime if you come to Spokane, I can help you with it. So that's your knobs. Okay, this is a 5-string bass. Most basses are 4 strings. It is better to learn on a 5-string because you're going to want to at some point anyway. If you look at tab that's printed online and it only has 4, then it's these 4. Okay, E, A, D, G. Okay, now what I'm going to show you is note names for the bottom 2 strings. Once you have these memorized, they repeat all the way around the bass. But for ease of purpose today, and let me just clarify really quick. Right here, this is called a fret. So if I say first fret, it's your finger right behind the fret. Make sure, if you can see, there you go, you get close to the fret, not here. Hear how that sounds funny? Here, okay? So this is F. If you slide it up 1 fret, you have F sharp. Slide it up 1 fret, you have G, okay? Now if you slide it down a fret, it becomes either F sharp or G flat, and that repeats. C, screw the whole thing up. Never mind those note names. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Now, on the 5-string bass, odd numbers, 1, 3, 5. Do you see how I did that? First fret, 3rd fret with your middle finger, 5th fret with your pinky or your ring finger, either one's fine, are C, D, E. In between, you have C sharp, D sharp, or their other name, D flat. See how I'm in between? There's the dot. And you're going to notice on the fingerboard, after the 1st fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, odd numbers have some kind of dot as a road map. But on a 5-string bass, one of the reasons it's really easy to learn on a 5 is if you just stay on the odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, you have C, D, E, F, G, A, and if you go up 2 more frets, you get B. Then you have B here, okay? And then it just repeats, C, D, E, F, okay? So, I'm sending home some music with you, and you can pick out all the notes. Your first assignment is to know all of the note names from here, C, through, let's just say here, which is also B. So I'm going to say again, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, which is the same as C, D. Okay, so that's all the note names. Okay, through the process, we're going to talk about numbers, we're going to talk about notes. Right now, we're going to talk about numbers, and this is like just imagine a ladder, okay? And this is your first scale we're going to learn, and when you learn this one, when you get it under your hands, the whole guitar will eventually make sense. This is called a major scale. With the major scale, you use your major finger, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start on the 1, 3, 5, 5th fret. This is an E, but letters aren't important right now. Here is what is important. let's see. 1 is with your middle finger. 2 is on the same string with your pinky. So this is on the 7th fret. 1 is the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3 is with your first finger. See that? That'll be on the 4th fret. 4 is with your middle finger. Now it's on the 5th fret. 5 is with your pinky on the 7th. 6 is with your first finger, and there's the 4th fret. 7 is with your ring finger, and then 1 is with your pinky. Now, there's 7 steps, so 1 and 8 are the same note. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This way you don't move your hand around a lot. We're going to show you different ways to do it later, but for right now, 1, 2, pinky, 3, first finger, 4, middle finger, 5, pinky, 6, you see that first finger, 7, pinky, 8, or 1, pinky. Now, when you have this pattern, middle, pinky, first, middle, pinky, first, ring, pinky, you can play it anywhere in the net. And it's anywhere. With the piano, you have to learn the difference between white keys and black keys. With the guitar, you don't. If this is 1, if this is your middle finger, a major scale is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down a half step. Okay? So that's the major scale. That's the first thing to learn. Second thing to learn, you can pause it now, go work on the first thing. Second thing is the minor scale. Now, we're going to start in the same place. 5th fret, B string, right here, the note is E. This time a minor scale starts with your minor finger. Major scale, major finger. Minor scale, minor finger. But this time, it's 1, ring, is 2-step, is 2 frets away, pinky. First finger, ring, pinky. First finger, ring. Okay? Pointer, ring, pinky. Pointer, ring, pinky. Pointer, pinky. And you go down. Ring, pointer, pinky, ring, pointer, ring. No, pinky, ring, pointer. Okay, that's your minor scale. We're going to start with that. Major, with the major finger. Minor. Okay, so those are your 2 scales to work on. And while I got you here, undoubtedly you're going to want to learn how to play slap. So try that. Just kidding. When you use your thumb, you use the bone of your finger. Can you see that okay? Right there. You hit with the bone of your finger. Okay? And you don't hit here. So when we're playing other fingers, we play here. You can play here. A little mellower, a little brighter. But with your thumb, you play here, actually on the fingerboard. Now, it's not easy to get a good sound. And then what you do is, we're going to start today with your first finger. Wherever you put it, you go over 2 strings, and you go up 2 frets. So if you do your major scale or your minor scale, it's the 1 and the 8. Okay? From here, over to, from here, if that's your thumb, then you pop over 2, up 2. Okay? Kind of like disco. That's called an octave, right? It's the same note. But thumb, this part. And you want to be able to hear the bass, not just the click. Okay? Let me tell you, it's not easy. It might take a month of just doing this before you really get a good sound out of it. And here's what you want to think. You don't want to think hit. You want to think pull. I'm pulling it. I mean, of course, not that dramatic, but, right? And then when you pop short. Right? So then you think drums. And that's called a hammer-on, where you go from, so if this is the note you're popping, you start 2 frets down, you go. All right. One other thing. Finger exercise. This is somewhat crucial. Just start practicing this. What you do is you put your hand, we'll just start up here high where it'll be easy. Anywhere you put your first finger, then just go. So 1 note per, 1 fret per finger. And this is the exercise. You go down. See, I haven't done this in a long time. But then you go down lower by 5th fret. And watch my hand stretch. And what you want to work on is keeping your pinky close, because it's easy to do this. Right? You don't want that. You want keep your finger close. And then on your right hand, very important. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Don't ever use the same finger twice. There are times you will in the future. I kind of went back on that, but for now, that should be it. All right. Final thing I'll do, playing some songs. All right, I'm going to send some songs home with you. Let me show you how you interpret them. Here is How Great Is Our God. Get that right up there so hopefully you can see. There you go. So you see the splendor of a king has an A in front of the word, on top of the word splendor. That's the bass note you play. Clothed in majesty then goes to F sharp minor. For now, don't worry about F sharp. Don't worry about major or minor. Just look for the note. Next one is D, and you play the D again. The second line, he wraps himself in the light, is again A. F sharp is again the second chord. D is the bottom one. And when you go to the chorus, you'll see it's pretty easy. It's just A, F sharp minor, D, and then E. So, go back to our note finding. C, D with your middle finger. You're skipping a fret every time. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Now, for this song, we're only going to use 3 of the notes. We're going to use A. We're going to use F sharp. So if this is F, if this is F and this is G, F sharp is here. Okay, very important. Because if the piano player is playing this note and you're playing this note, you got problems. So we start with the A, 5th fret on the E string, your 2nd string. The splendor of the King. You go down to F sharp, which is right here. Clothed in majesty. You go down to D. All the earth rejoice. All the earth rejoice. Right? Now, you'll notice I'm kind of sounding like a drum set because I'm going, you see here? And I'm hitting F sharp, D. You see my head. So then you go to the chorus. How great A is our God. Down to D, F sharp. Let me go here for you. Let's try again. Starting here on A, 2nd string from the bottom, 5th fret. How great is our God. You go down to F sharp. Be with me. To D. See here? With the dot. See that dot there? Great. And you go up to E, 2 frets. Is our God. Now what you'll notice is, here's your A, right? Here's your D. Here's your F sharp. Here's your D. And here's your E. You can keep your hand in the same place. Pinky, see that? Da, 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 da. F sharp, 1st finger. D, middle finger. E, pinky. It's our God. So that's how you get to play both drums and bass. So again, let me just this is where bass guitar goes someday. You're still using your thumb. So anyway, the fun with bass is you're both percussion and melody and harmony. You can play your chords. And you can play individual notes. All right. That should get you started until we can get a real lesson. Bye.